This is a very famous book on negotiation and influence, and it's written by a ex-FBI hostage negotiator, which is what makes it very interesting. It's called Never Split the Difference by Voss. And this guy basically had a very long career of exclusively working for the FBI and working with people who had taken people hostage and were asking for a ransom. And it was Voss's role to negotiate with these people, basically to ultimately just get the hostages released without having to pay anything, or if they did have to pay some sort of ransom, it would be obviously the least amount that they possibly could. So this guy's got like decades of experience, and basically a lot of the sales world has adopted this book as one of the best pieces of advice out there, because he's obviously got some cracking stuff in there. If you work in sales, it's obviously going to be a very valuable book to read, but not exclusively to sales and business, just in everyday life when it comes to discussing and negotiating and coming to compromises and collaborating with people. The book gives a lot of really good tools that you can use to be able to do that, whether that's negotiating your rent with a landlord, maybe that is just in your everyday relationships when you're trying to communicate needs and wants, etc., and basically trying to collaborate better. Strategies that you can use to get the best outcome for yourself and the person that you're collaborating with. So one thing that particularly stuck with me, one of the techniques he said was, and it might be kind of common sense, but it was about empathy, basically. It was about really understanding someone's situation and point of view, and basically being able to recount that back to them, to the point where basically if you've got the person to say the words "that's right," then you've really understood them, which means you've reached a very deep level of trust and rapport, and then you're much more likely for a good outcome to happen after that. So it might sound like common sense, but I mean, if you've ever been in a discussion, or you've had a dispute with someone, and someone's able to perfectly articulate what your position is, and they say like, look, it sounds like this is how you feel because of this, because of XYZ happened, and they're able to articulate it back to you, there's a very flattering and endearing and like warm feeling you get from being understood. And that's just one of the like myriad of like amazing things he's got in this book as examples, which really shine like your awareness on how to be a better communicator and a better negotiator and a better collaborator with people you care about, or in the business world or sales or what have you. So definitely recommend. It's called Never Split the Difference by Voss.